Hi everyone, welcome to the practice. So I've got my mat here. I'm lucky to be at this beautiful spot. Lou Brown has asked me to put this together just to decompress, relax. It'll be nice and restorative. Now, the main issue is going to be the sound of these beautiful waves. So I would suggest connecting to a speaker so you can hear my voice. And if you can, practice outside. If that's not an option, find a room in your home with some natural light. And we'll get started. But thank you for joining me. And basically this practice is based on this little book here that I carry around called Create Calm. So if you can purchase this, it's a great little book. And it's basically about making friends with your mind. So that's what we'll be doing today. And I look forward to moving with you. Today we are going to start on our hands and knees. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're just going to start by moving through a cat and cow. So I'd love you to close down the eyes. On the inhale, belly drops. We gaze up to the sky with the eyes closed. On the exhale, we tuck the chin and round through the spine. So this is all about moving with your own breath. So just keep moving through these movements, finding movement in the spine, and just remembering that today is a moving meditation. So we're finding calm through movement, letting go of anything you've been carrying around. And then I'd just love you to shake it all off. So a little sway from side to side, nod the head yes, shake the head no, draw a figure of 8 with the hips. And just feel into your own body, whatever feels organic for you today. Remembering yoga is just about you. It's not about what anyone else is doing. It's feeling into your body. And when we're ready, we're coming down into child's pose. So spread the knees nice and wide, toes together to touch, and we melt the heart all the way down onto the earth, forehead resting on the mat. Now this is a beautiful pose to land in. You may be happy to stay here for the whole class, and that is absolutely fine. Breathe, connect with the breath. Beautiful deep inhale. And let it go through the mouth. And again, beautiful deep inhale. Letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Beautiful. Landing here for a moment, knowing you can come back to this pose. When you are ready, we're going to slowly make our way up to downward facing dog. So bringing the hands, coming onto the hands, spreading the fingers nice and wide, feeling the grip in the fingertips. We tuck the toes, we reach the sit bones beautiful and high to the sky. And when you're ready, we're just walking out the dog, bending one knee, bending the other knee, moving through this flow. And we're in absolutely no rush. So I like to think that we are moving through honey. Just nice, gentle, mindful movements. And then when you're ready, landing in this pose, fingertips are spread wide, sit bones are reaching high to the sky, heels melting down to the earth. They don't have to touch. You can have a slight bend in the knees if you need. Breathe and feel into the body. When you're ready, coming up onto the toes, we take a beautiful bend in the knees, gaze forward, tiny little baby steps, all the way up to the hands. And we meet in a ragdoll position when we get there. So feet are nice and wide here. Beautiful, generous bend into the knees. Finding opposite elbows with the hands. Little nod of the head, yes. Shake of the head, no. Everything is heavy as we slowly sway from side to side. Beautiful. Knowing that right here, right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. So arriving in the present moment. Too often we get distracted by the past or we get anxiety about the future. So just believe that aliveness is in the present moment. When you're ready, we're slowly heel toeing the feet back together at the top of the mat, and we'll find a beautiful halfway lift. So I want you to bring the hands to the shins, flatten the back, crown of the head reaching forward. We're just gazing to the earth. Engage the core here. Find that beautiful strong core, and we gently fold to the earth. And then when you are ready, we're gently unraveling the spine all the way up to the sky, each link at a time, slowly coming up. No rush, no rush. Shake it out, and we gradually reach the hands high. Gaze all the way up to the sky, up to the thumbs. Find that beautiful length in the heart. And then when you are ready, we're pulling all that energy down to our heart. Beautiful. Standing tall, softening the eyes closed. We feel the feet on the earth. Breathe in that beautiful oxygen and just find a moment of gratitude. Too often we are our own worst critic. So finding self-love, gratitude for yourself, and thanking yourself for simply stepping onto the mat. Knowing that you've already had one victory today by simply being here. And then when you are ready, slowly opening the eyes, finding a smile across the face. We inhale to sweep the arms beautiful and high, gaze high. Exhale, melting all the way down slowly, Mother Earth, beautiful. Again, we find that halfway lift, flatten the back, crown of the head, reaching forward. And this time we're planting the hands, we're stepping back to high plank just for a moment, holding it here, zipping up the belly, and then we drop the knees, untuck the toes, beautiful. Elbows nice and close to the belly as we slowly lower all the way down to the earth. Inhale, shoulder blades squeeze together as we come up into Cobra. So gazing down to the earth, shoulder blades kissing together, we gently release. And this time we ripple straight back, downward facing dog. Beautiful, take a breath here, little settle, little wiggle. Breathing it out. And then when you're ready, right leg is going to float beautiful and high to the sky. Three-legged dog, so keeping those hips square to the earth, shoulders square to the earth. And then when you're ready, bringing the knee to the nose, we plant the foot, we frame the foot with the hands, we gently drop the back knee to the earth, untuck the toes. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, sweeping high, finding length, hands to the heart. And again, inhale to reach. Exhale, this time we frame the foot. Left hand is planting, right hand is sweeping beautiful and high to the sky. Opening the heart, finding that beautiful length. And then we slowly frame the foot. This time we're going to come into a beautiful glute stretch. So that front foot, we're just heel toeing it all the way over to the left. Coming on the blade edge, you may want to pick it up. I know I do. Pick up the ankle. Right knee, right wrist. So this is half pigeon pose. So wiggle around, get the hips nice and square. And you may be happy just like this, feeling into the glutes. Otherwise, if you wish, coming down into a more restorative pose, melting down to the earth, finding half pigeon. Now, we're not here to cause ourselves any discomfort, so just feeling into your own body, whatever serves you. We'll land here and simply breathe. we will slowly, when you're ready, no rush, slowly bringing the hands back underneath the shoulders. We're going to come onto the ball of the back foot and simply step ourselves back, downward facing dog. Beautiful little pedal, little wag of the tail. We make our way to the other side. Left leg is floating high, hips are square, three-legged dog, shoulders are square. Knee comes through to the nose. We gently plant the foot, drop the back knee, untuck that toe. Beautiful. Inhale, Anjayanasana. And hands to the heart. Again, inhale for our beautiful crescent moon. And this time we frame the foot as we exhale. The right hand will plant, the left hand will float beautiful and high to the sky, opening the heart. Breathing here. And then when you are ready, gently framing that foot. Again, heel toeing. Heel toe all the way over to our right hand. Left knee goes down. You may pick up the foot like me. Left knee, left wrist. Now squaring the hips. This is half pigeon. Again, you may be happy just hanging out here, enjoying that stretch in the glute. If not, walk the hands forward, melt all the way down. We just want to use this time to release all of that negative energy you've been carrying around. So breathing in, on the exhale, releasing it all, getting rid of it. It no longer serves us. Don't let the mind wander. It's a beautiful place to just be right here, right now, with your breath. And then when you are ready, we slowly again bring the hands under the shoulders. We're going back to downward facing dog. So coming onto the ball of the back foot, gently stepping back, little wiggle. Beautiful. And this time we're going to use the hands. So the hands are going to walk to the feet. So about 10 handprints to get there. Nice and slow. Beautiful. Then when we land, we're just bending the knees, hanging out here, and we're just going to draw, trace the earth from side to side. Nice and slow. And then each time you sway, we're just going to gradually come up to standing. So no rush, just using your own body and spine to unravel you. I'm a bit wobbly myself. And then when you get up all the way to the top, we're just doing nice big windmills, lifting one heel, lifting the other, rinsing out the body. Beautiful, team. And then we're just going to give everything a nice big shake. And then we're simply coming down to sit on the earth. So sitting cross-legged. Beautiful. Spine's beautiful and tall. Inhale to reach high. And hands to the heart. Eyes soften. Find that moment of gratitude again. Connecting with the beautiful bright light that is shining inside each and every one of us. We breathe in the good. We exhale all that bad stuff we no longer need. Beautiful, team. And then when you are ready, we're just gently bringing the feet out in front of us. You may want to wriggle back so you're in the middle of the mat, and we're going to bring the arms tall and just use the core to slowly lower us all the way down. Beautiful. And then when you get there, reaching the hands high above you, pointing through the toes. One last big body yawn. Beautiful. And then we hug the knees into the chest. We're going to finish in a beautiful twist. So simply let the left leg go nice and long, keeping hold of the right leg. And then when you are ready, we use the left hand to take the right leg all the way across to the left. Right hand goes out long, and we gaze away, rinsing out the body. Beautiful twist. Twists are so good for getting rid of any toxins we don't need. They constrict the blood, and then when you come out of this pose, fresh blood rushes through, pushing away anything we no longer need. And then when you are ready, slowly back to center. We squeeze both knees into the chest again. Right leg goes long this time, squeezing tight, and then setting yourself up for supine twist. Right hand bringing left knee, across the body, and we gaze away. Left leg, left hand out and long, getting hands and feet mixed up. Rinse out the body again, breathing into the belly, feeling that constriction. Imagine it's like you're rinsing out a sponge in the sink with your body. The sponge rinsing from side to side, and it gets rid of all that yucky bad stuff, same as our bodies. Breathe here, beautiful. And then when you are ready, back to center, hugging those beautiful knees back into the chest. The idea is to give yourself a beautiful big hug. Bring the forehead up to the knees. We hug ourselves, thanking your beautiful body for carrying you through this practice, for carrying you through the day, the week, your life, feeling the strength. And we're slowly releasing. We're just going to come down into Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, butterfly the knees out nice and wide, one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Just allow yourself to simply be here. Feeling the beat of the heart, the rise and fall of the belly. Beautiful. And again, knowing that there's nowhere else you need to be. This is the end of our short little practice today, so please stay in this pose as long as you need to. Otherwise, stretching out the legs long, coming into final resting pose, Shavasana. So if there's anything else you need to do, please do so. But just allow yourself a few minutes in your final resting pose when the timing suits you. We roll the shoulders once more. We open the palms up to the sky as a symbol of receiving all of the beautiful benefits of this practice. And you give yourself permission to completely relax. Letting go of the breath. The mind is empty. The body is completely still. And you are free to simply be. I'm going to leave you all exactly where you are. Thank you for this beautiful practice. Namaste, yogis. Enjoy the relaxation.